Hello everybody and welcome to weblogicnow.com. I'm Drew and I'm going to tell you today about our free consultation program, which is something that we're doing new, and I'm pretty excited about it because it's a genius idea. Honestly, it's meant to save you a lot of time and energy and save you a lot of headache, because before you have to decide who you want to hire to do your next web design project, you can be given a huge help by us kind of looking at your project and helping you point it in the right direction and helping to answer a lot of the questions you might have up front that are going to make you more informed, so that when you do decide who you're going to go with to help with your project, you're going to have a lot more confidence making that decision. So it's pretty straightforward. You can just fill out the form on this website and that'll come to us by an email, and then we'll just get in touch with you within probably 1 or 2 days and find a time where we can either chat on the phone or go back and forth by email and somehow just kind of talk through what you're thinking for your web project, whether it's you have an old website and it just really needs a lot of help and a redesign, or whether you don't have a website and maybe you're a new organization and you want to figure out how best to get started. Whatever it is, I'm sure you've got questions. We have a lot of experience and we really like helping out people that might be new to web design or just don't really know all the intricate details. So the whole idea of the program is that we'd like to help people that are interested in a web project, but they really not quite sure how to get started, because I found that almost everyone is interested in web design or web services, but it's kind of one of those things that it's like some people don't know how to talk about it, or you don't know who to call, and there's thousands and thousands of mediocre companies out there that are going to waste your time, and so we just cut right to the point. We say, let's talk about your project, and this is what we'll do. We put together a project outline, and we say, this is what we're thinking for your project. These are the objectives of the project, and this is how we're going to get there. We try to make it very simple and straightforward for you to look at, so that you can say, okay, this makes sense, or I see where this is headed, yes, and we can bounce questions back and forth. Along with that, we'll also give you an idea on what different things are going to cost you. This helps a lot of organizations if they're budgeting a web project and they're not quite sure how much they need to set aside, because there's some companies out there that will charge you $10,000 for something that might be a $500 project. So we have a lot of experience, and we can say this is probably best for you based on what we've talked about, and this is about what it's going to cost, and what questions do you have. And so that's the program in a nutshell. It's pretty straightforward and it's very popular, and we get a ton of requests, and so we don't always have this program available, but we try to open it up as often as possible so that we can help people who have questions. And it's free, and it's something that we do kind of as an outreach project to people that want to know more. Some companies, after we give them a consultation, they say, okay, let's do it, we'd like to hire you, but there's no obligation or signed thing or fine print that says anything about working together. It's just kind of a way that we like to use all of our experience to reach out to as many people as possible and inform them and pass on what we know, because I have friends who have gone to get website design, and they tell me how much they got charged. It's it's some outrageous number, and I say that's way too high, and they say, well, I didn't know. You have no excuse not to know what you need for your web project and how much it's going to cost you. Those are the two main questions that people tend to have. So fill out the form and we can get talking today, and we can kind of help get your project going in the right direction.